Hi everyone, I'm Sophia. I'm here today with Cesar, and let's talk about cooking.
Yep, hi.
So, what did you work on last week? You were a little bit cold, but you did get some work done.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, so I caught the flu, which was, the worst. But yeah, so I added one small feature right before I got sick. So one, side effect of our growth hack was that we started getting recipes in foreign languages. And in that case, not English, which is US is our main market where we're trying to grow the most. And we started to see recipes in other languages which are non-English. And we don't want to remove those recipes, right?
No, we don't want to exclude anyone. I mean, we made cooking for everyone, and that includes every language as well, right? So what you did is you added an AI detecting which language a recipe was written in.
Exactly.
This isn't a new API, right? It's been a while. It's been around for a while, but we haven't seen that many talking about it within the community.
Oh, so it's called NL Language Recognizer, and it's been around in iOS 12, macOS 10.14. So it's been around for quite some while, at least, 3-4 years? And it's built into the SDK, which means that we don't need to add anything new to our cooking app. We do take all the entire recipe description, ingredients, and instructions, just put them together into the big mess, give it to the recognizer, and bam, we got a language. And that is done on device, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the long-term plan is to add filter functionality for this. So in the gallery, maybe you could filter for only English recipes, or Polish, or French, or Spanish. And same thing in your personal collection.
You can just filter them out. Or maybe in the even further into the future, we can have it actually translated within the app.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, we need that sooner or later. The only thing holding us back right now is that Apple doesn't offer a built-in SDK for that. So if you're a user on iOS, you can mark a text and ask the system to translate it for you. But we as developers, we cannot use that functionality inside our apps.
Okay, yeah, that's a shame. Anyway, so this week I've been working on updating the design for the gallery, and I wanted to give the user more. I took all the recipes that are in the gallery and I sectioned them. So we have the latest one on top. We have a separate section for some of the chefs, and we have easy to make section, and we have when you're in a hurry. So recipes that take no more than 45 minutes. And also the recipes are randomized upon each refresh. Because we are basically just reusing the same content that we already have. But for the users, it feels like they get more new content.
Yep, exactly.
And that's good.
That's very good, yeah. We already heard feedback from a user that he loves the new gallery design.
Yes.
Which is a good thing. Yes.
Leo Melling is an indie developer, and he contacted me asking if we wanted to be highlighted in his app structure. He highlights a new indie developer, or in our case, a couple of indie developers each week. And last week we were featured. And it did have some effect on our downloads. And that's been great. We've seen a real increase in trials. But the conversion rate has been lower. And I think that is probably because his app focuses on something else. So it might not be our target group, but they still want to check out the app and are intrigued. And then maybe they realize, this is cool, but maybe it's not for me to pay $2 a month for.
Yeah, or maybe I just don't need a recipe app.
Exactly. Maybe they don't like to cook. With that said, it's great getting more visibility, but if it's not to your targeted audience, it will probably affect your conversion rate.
Yeah, exactly.
Immensely.
Yeah, and then that it's an interesting discussion, because then the question is it worth it? In our case, we had 163 downloads, giving only 5 paying subscribers.
Yeah,
is a much lower conversion rate than we usually have.
Yeah,
and that is, I mean, it's good to have 5 new subscribers. That is
of course,
awesome.
yeah.
That is
That's
perfect.
Great.
So I think what I'm trying to say is it is good to have more to have more downloads, and not to get too locked up on your conversion rate. Even if your conversion rate is lower, you might be gaining more subscribers anyway at the end. What you have to keep in mind is that more users, more downloads might give you bigger costs, server costs, backend costs, you name it, and that might eat up your possible revenue.
Yeah,
and that is a problem. But
yeah,
not
that
for
can
us.
be a problem.
Yeah, but not for us.
No,
I've learned the hard way to create a business that has as low costs as possible.
Yeah. So in our case, this is good. I mean, we gained 5 subscribers, and hopefully they'll enjoy cooking and stay with us. But I think maybe for most indies out there who doesn't have our cost-effective business as we do, they should probably be a little aware, how this will affect me, and is this my target group, etc. I think it's just nice to reflect on.
Yeah.
But with that said, thank you, Leo, so much for having us highlighted in your app. We truly appreciate we really appreciate it, and I was so happy when you reached out to me, because honestly, it kind of made me feel special. So that was great.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
we'll have a link to the structured app in the notes.
Yes, of course.
What did you work on when I was sick? The gallery.
Yeah, and I was tending you.
And before I got sick, what were you working on then?
I redid the paywall, and I just asked the community really if they had any ideas, and I posted an image of the current paywall, and it wasn't hated, but it wasn't really appreciated. We got a lot of input. So what I did was a lot of people suggested adding symbols for each feature, which would make it clearer what would actually be in the feature. So for example, when you're a subscriber, you unlock using meal plans. So instead of using a check mark, which was used for all the features in the list, I added a calendar and just cleaned it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
I mean, one good thing out of that experiment is that we've never had this many people on our trial.
No, like this, that's crazy. And that's that's also one thing that maybe we shouldn't throw spaghetti all around, but like rather towards one target, because now we don't know if we have so many on trial, so many on, what's it called?
It's on our, what's it?
3 days trial.
Yeah.
It's a 3 days trial.
Yeah, on a free trial. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because I amped the paywall. We were featured. What else? We posted the video.
We're beginning to get indexed on Google.
We were indexing on Google.
So now our recipes are showing up on Google with images and everything.
So it's hard to tell, like, oh yeah, this this was it. This is what did it.
Yeah, I agree. But so far, business is looking good.
Yeah.
We're growing slowly.
Like it's not linear.
No.
It is no hockey stick, maybe.
Well,
But it has like a tendency of like,
yeah, exactly.
so that's nice.
Yeah. It is very nice.
I mean, in the last 2 weeks, maybe 1 week even, we went from 40 subscribers to 46 subscribers.
Yeah.
So that's like, it might not be much to some, but for us,
It's a ton.
It's a ton.
It's a ton.
Like from 40 to 46, that's.
And we have 11 people on trial.
Yeah.
Which means that there are 11 possible
subscribers.
But fingers crossed that we reach the magic 50 before
Christmas.
For New Year's.
Well, it's only a week extra, but sure.
Yeah, we'll see where we end up. Cool.
Yeah.
And I think that's it, right? We're not going to release anything more before the holidays.
No.
Maybe some bug fixes. And then we'll see what we'll work on next year.
We will for sure have a lot of cooking to do for the holiday.
Oh, yeah.
So I think we will take some well-deserved vacation.
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 Yeah, vacation.
As we did work through the whole summer.
Yeah.
Like maybe we took, in total, a week vacation.
Yeah.
Not joint, like not a consistent week, but like a few days there and a few days there. Okay then, thank you so much for being with us today, and I hope you like this sort of series that we're trying to keep up.
Yeah. Oh, if you have any questions, feel free to leave something in the comments, or you can find us on the new platform Mastodon.
New.
Yeah.
Reinvented.
Yeah, we'll leave links in the
description
thing
below.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Okay, thank you. That's it for this time. We'll check in probably after the holidays. So we'll see you next year. And take care until then.
Yeah, take care. See you.
Bye.
Bye.